Is Campaign Monitor email marketing software really the best on the market or what? Let's have a quick review here. I want to talk to you about the pros and cons. I want to explain everything in granularity, all the things that you need to know about Campaign Monitor email marketing software. So here is a glance into the tool. So when you think about the Campaign Monitor, I want you to think about a solution that offers easy email marketing and automation. It's a little short on customer support, but they do a great job in terms of the diversity of email templates. They also have a great automation tool over there. What we love here is that we love the fact that Campaign Monitor is constantly adding new features and capabilities. So the bottom line is what? When you close your eyes and think about Campaign Monitor, I want you to think about a tool that brings an intuitive interface with rich templates and powerful analytics and make them accessible even to neophyte email marketers. And one thing I want to say here is that they just need to do a better job in terms of online support, in terms of I would say the FAQs, the live chat, whatever they do to support their customers, they need to do a better job at that. So here are the pros and cons of Campaign Monitor. The pros: you have a versatile set of email templates. You have an easy to use what you see is what you get interface. You have an easy automation tools, and you have great SMB analytics. So the analytics are really where Campaign Monitors are. It's really one of the fortes because you are able to do a lot of things in terms of depth and breadth. We love that a lot. And so those are the pros. What about the cons? Content importing is difficult when matching custom fields. There's no SMS channel, and this lacks direct online support via phone or chat. So this is something to really think about. So overall, when you think about Campaign Monitors, you have to think about a free plan. That's really great. You have the ability to do A/B testing within the tool. That's really fantastic. And you also have social media marketing. Even though Campaign Monitor can do a better job in terms of I would say beefing up its social media marketing efforts or social media marketing capabilities. One thing I want to say here is that we love the fact that, again, I want to insist on that because Campaign Monitor, where it was 3 years ago or 2 years ago, is now where it was today. So here is a tool that is constantly improving. So we love that a lot. We love the movement here, the intellectual movement, the operational movement. This is really fantastic. I want to quickly talk about the features here. You have to understand, as an email marketing platform, Campaign Monitor distinguishes itself primarily through ease of use and features aimed at getting you emailing quickly. So we're speaking about what? UX. We're speaking about UI. The interface is really slick, it's visually appealing. This is really great. So it doesn't matter whether you're a small business, owner, whether you're a neophyte marketer or an experienced marketer, it doesn't really matter. You will find Campaign Monitor's dashboard very easy to use, and also the features. And the platform does well at both tracking the customer journey and automating that process. And what will likely help small to mid-sized businesses the most is a well-rounded set of campaign tracking analytics, which you can access at every pricing tier. On the design side, you will find additional niceties like drag and drop graphic elements and one-click access to a stock image library. And even with all that going forward, the platform actually, really can do better if they just will take care of the customer support. This is really important, okay? And so yeah. So when we think about the campaign, like in the context of this Campaign Monitor email marketing review, I want to really talk about the Campaign Monitor, how to get started. Now, the thing is that setting up is simple, nothing complicated. Campaign Monitor makes the process easy to follow with clear steps like design your first email, add your contacts, and send your first email. So nothing really complicated. You've seen this before. You've probably done it before. Just enter your email. They'll send you an email you have to click on it to confirm that you're fine, and then you access your dashboard. A nice touch that we love is that you don't have to provide payment information until you are ready to send a campaign to more than 5 people. So as long as you're in the testing mode, that's kind of cool. So after you provide your name, company, email, and password, you need to choose an account type. The first option is aimed at marketers promoting their brands to outside customer audiences. And option 2 is for those managing someone else's email communications and therefore reselling Campaign Monitor's services. After that, you can jump right in and start creating campaigns. And Campaign Monitor automatically creates a custom URL for you based on your company name. And as for mailing list, Aside from direct importing, you can also opt to engage web signups or one of Campaign Monitor's integration partners. A list, in our view, that includes the likes of Salesforce and WordPress. So if you need help here, Campaign Monitor has a well-rounded resource section that covers contact, importing, and other common topics. Let's talk about adding subscribers. So if you are within Campaign Monitor and you are trying to add subscribers, what do you do? Well, very simple. You can add subscribers as part of your first campaign or as a separate process, which is how most companies with large lists will likely do it. It really depends on your resources, depends on your goals too. And now it depends also on the size of your email marketing team or your marketing team for that matter. And but long story short, you need to assign a list to each subscriber, which means building a set of what you think your most commonly targeted audiences will be. That might be tedious at the outset, but it's a good way to get started segmenting your recipients. So even though the learning curve is not as steep with a Campaign Monitor as it is with Hotspot, email marketing hub, or with Salesforce Pardot, you still need to do a little bit of work here. So to add subscribers to a list, you can manually tap or paste names, emails, and other information into a box with information separated by commas, each on a separate line. For example, if you have to, say, let's say, Sweetie Kiwi, you have to put the email at, gmail.com, New York City. Then Campaign Monitor will try to match your entries with custom fields. You can also upload a content file via a drag and drop or by selecting a file from your computer. So this is kind of cool, and you can actually do so by importing a CSV file. It's not a problem. On the right hand side of the screen are guidelines for acceptable uploads. So subscribers must have opted in on your website, purchased the product within the last 2 years, or share their contact information in person or via another offline manner. Other restrictions include paid subscriber list, those you haven't emailed in more than 2 years, addresses obtained from a third party, or those you actually scraped or copy and pasted from the internet. All this is good advice, but we would have liked to have seen deeper anti-spam help as we found in GetResponse and MailChimp, for example. And next, you match up fields, and Campaign Monitor actually identify the email addresses we actually uploaded directly, but didn't recognize full names and cities, but we thought was old. So similar to a Campaigner and MailChimp, you can use the drop down list to correct a field or create a new one. So this is what it is. Let's talk about creating a campaign. So to create a campaign, you need to give it a name, subject line, and an email address. And for the from field, you can actually set up a separate reply to email as well. It really depends on you. So flexibility is really present here. So in the subject line, you can also add the subscriber's first, last, or full name for extra personalization. Next, you want to select a template or import your own HTML design. You can send a plain text email, but then Campaign Monitor cannot track open or click rates, which will limit your analytics. You will need to pick the type of email campaigns you want to pursue, and Campaign Monitor's available options include announcements, newsletters, deals, offers, or feedback and events. And each of this has its own set of default templates, so it's kind of cool. It's really important in terms of helping you customizing or contextualizing your email campaign. And what I want to say also is that campaign, you are able to import your own HTML template, which will be common for companies with specific branding guidelines. So this didn't really, it's really depends on you. So once your template is set up, Campaign Monitor's what you see is what you get style editor makes it easier to drag and drop images and other elements into your email, like let's say call to action buttons. And you've got also a free reign to format and resize your text. Again, this doesn't always work as advertised, but it's probably a great idea to do a few tweaks here and there. Okay, and a notable feature is that Campaign Monitor gives you a preview of how your email will look on various mobile devices. Since so many consumers nowadays are accessing email on their smartphones, most marketers will need this going forward. And so this is kind of cool, and we advise you to really do that. You can see how the campaign will play on smaller screens, making sure all your elements are working. And Campaign Monitor even provides previews for different screen sizes, which is very nice considering the ever-growing number of available devices. And so this is kind of cool. But overall, the creating a campaign is really easy, and we love the wizard sort of the step-by-step that Campaign Monitor actually gives you, so that you are able to get things done right off the bat. I want to talk to you about how we actually tested Campaign Monitor. And so to see how all of this worked, we created a small newsletter campaign for our test business, let's say a retailer focusing on lamps, okay? And we actually selected from among the available templates. And then what we did was we actually customized our selection by dragging in additional graphic elements and moving the default text boxes around. And so most of that worked really fine, though some of our graphic elements didn't really render correctly, so we had to replace them. So what we did afterwards was actually checking our work in both the standard preview mode as well as the mobile modes mentioned earlier. And that worked very well and was on par with other mobile-aware competitors such as HubSpot Marketing Hub and GetResponse. So what you want to do is you want to pay attention to that phase. And so once you're satisfied with your email, you can add recipients. And so we chose from among those we had previously uploaded in our CSV file. So after that, we are able to schedule delivery, send it out or later, or send a test. Optionally, Campaign Monitor sends you a confirmation email when it finishes the send, which is really helpful if you have thousands of subscribers. Aside from this one-off process, you can also set up automated emails off the automation tab. For this, Campaign Monitor has 9 templated workflows, including popular ones like getting started, happy birthday, thank you, and blog updates. And you can use actually this as part of a custom workflow usually initiated by a trigger, such as when the customer opens an email, reaches an anniversary, or some similar milestone. Just remember that you need to collect this information from your subscribers first. This is for regulatory purposes, okay? You can then choose a template and design your email just as you would a regular campaign. It's really up to you. And what we love here is that Campaign Monitor has a visual journey designer. So this drag and drop view will let you see and plan your customer's journey across different audience segments. Again, the ability for you to automate emails for when a customer first opts in, buys a product, or clicks through to an affiliate merchant, or just has a birthday. That's just fantastic, okay? And a good way to use this feature is for regular calls to action, like invites to an event or product promotion. So it's really up to you, and you have to see what really works for you. Let's talk about campaign tracking and support. So when you think about the Campaign Monitor email marketing review, this review really wants to go a little deeper in terms of campaign tracking and support. So for a tool that seems so focused on attracting new marketers, Campaign Monitor has a surprisingly well-rounded set of campaign tracking and reporting tools, and we love that a lot. And so this can quickly display open rates, bounces, link clicks, unsubscribes, social shares, and quite a bit more. It really depends on how you this list is not exhaustive. So opens are registered nearly immediately, and you've got multiple visualizations to consume this data. For instance, you can see open rates spikes, which may occur at certain times of the day and could inform you about when to send future emails. You can also drill down to recipients, view their location based on their IP addresses, for example, which links they clicked on, and which platforms they use to view emails. So Campaign Monitor has made it very easy to get at this data simply by clicking on a set of standard options. So where you'll have trouble is if you are looking to build a custom report. For this, you will need to export your data and then parse it using a third-party business intelligence tool like Google Analytics. And so if any of this becomes confusing, you will need some product support. So in this area, Campaign Monitor is something of a mixed bag in our view. On the one hand, it's got an easily searchable help section that serves up, let's say, detailed articles on everything from creating and editing campaigns to managing subscribers. There are also user forums where you can ask for help troubleshooting any issues and also get tips from other customers. If all else fails, you can email Campaign Monitor's support staff. Now, in most cases, you will receive a reply within 24 hours, which is okay in our view, but not overly competitive. I mean, 24 hours, this is too long. The real disappointment is that you can't reach Campaign Monitors immediately using your phone or even a live web chat, which is surprising oversight when compared to the competition, most of whom have made a live chat their primary support channel. So Campaign Monitor, if you're listening to this show, you would definitely want to fix that, because at the end of the day, even though your tool, your software is a solid place to start with email marketing, if you don't fix that support section, you are losing big time. You're losing market share big time. I mean, the initial investments to hire those to actually set up that support foundation will bring you the ROI for that will be a lot more. So think about that. Let's talk about the cost here. So what is Campaign Monitor's pricings and plans? Now, Campaign Monitor is a little pricey for what it does, in our view, but the company makes finding your appropriate price tag and price range fairly easy. A slider on its website lets you indicate how many contacts you anticipate having. Slide over to the appropriate number and you will automatically get the requisite price and plan. The basic plan is the cheapest, starting at about $9 to $15 per month for up to 500 subscribers and 2,500 emails. There are also basic tier packages for 2,500 subscribers and 12,500 emails, starting at about $29 per month. For 5,000 subscribers and 25,000 emails, you will pay about $49 per month. So this is really what you can get. By comparison, 50,000 subscribers with 250,000 emails run $299 to $350 per month. So custom high volume plans are available if you have more than 50,000 subscribers. And what we have seen here is that when you analyze the things deeply, you can see that the unlimited plan adds features beyond what's available in the basic plan, like unlimited spam testing and unlimited automation. It also does away with email limits and focuses only on the number of contacts to determine your price. So let's say for 500 subscribers, you'll pay about $29 per month, and the cost goes up from there based on your contact list. The Premier plan, starting at $150 to $175 per month, sports all of Campaign Monitor's high-end features like pre-built engagement segments to calculate subscribers' activity, email optimization, scheduling, link tracking, and content editing permissions for templates. Like the unlimited plan, Premier is also priced solely on your subscriber list. However, this tier also lets you opt for a digital marketing version where you are not sending emails regularly. If that fits your needs, Campaign Monitor charges you $5 per campaign and 1 cent per recipient. So these are things you have to think about. So compared to other competitors, these numbers are competitive, though a little expensive at the lower tiers. But at the end of the day, it's still a winner. Okay, we believe that Campaigner is a slightly better deal as its smaller business tier, coming in at $29 to $35 per month for customers with up to 3,500 contacts. But that cost goes up to $699 to $750 for 50,000 contacts compared to Campaign Monitor's comparable plan. Okay, so it's really, you have to really think about what really works for you. And this is kind of compared to the $500 price tag that Infusionsoft by Keap also charges for 50,000 contacts. So what's the bottom line here? The bottom line here is that Campaign Monitor is a suitable tool for you if you have the resources, if you have the needs for it. It brings an intuitive interface with rich templates and powerful analytics and makes them accessible even to novice email marketers. However, it trails the competition in direct online support.